Hi there. My name is Jen. I wanted to start sharing some of my unexplainables, and here's the first one. When I was age 31, I was in a parking lot with my friend and her toddler. We were by my car. I had my youngest in my arms. She was just a baby. My oldest was in preschool, and we were just getting our strollers out, and then the traffic noise started disappearing. The buildings started disappearing. My car, the people, the friend, her toddler, my own child in my arms, and none of this was scary. It just was. Just to let you know, I grew up with no religion, more science-based belief system, and you'd think I'd be freaked out, but it just was. I was just experiencing it as it was occurring. And there was Grandma Jones coming towards me. And just to let you know, she's she's not blood related. She is one of my nannies. She that I grew up with, and we always called her Mrs. Jones. And then got my driver's license. I befriended her as a friend instead of nanny relationship. And then when I was pregnant with my firstborn, with her arthritic hands, she made baby blanket. And anyhow, I told her she was Grandma Jones from that day on. So Grandma Jones and the other Carmen from Madrid, they were just very, they mommied me. They gave me mommy love. They were great and are great. So anyhow, so Grandma Jones was walking towards me, and but there was no walking on something. There was no bottom or top or side or walls or anything. We just were in a space that just was. And it was love. It was joy. It was peace. It was understanding. But to the exponentially possibility, it was just unexplainable, capital U. And I wasn't even asking questions, and I just knew everything. I understood everything about life, the universe, the whys, and I wasn't even asking why, except towards the end, when Grandma Jones and I were talking without using our voices, we just were loving on each other, and it was so good to see her again because I hadn't seen her. She stayed in the D.C. area, and when I moved to North Carolina, I couldn't see her anymore, so she's living with her daughter. And but then when I asked, "How am I seeing you if you're up in Virginia?" Poof, everything disappeared, and then the before reality all reappeared. And the traffic noise came back, the people came back, my baby came back, my friend came back, the buildings came back, my car came back, and I just didn't know what had happened. My friend said nothing happened, no time had passed for her, so I no longer think about time. And then I don't know, I just was kind of on a nice little love buzz the whole day, and my body was kind of vibrating, and it was nice to still be able to kind of feel that space still. And then when I was home, maybe in the late afternoon, evening, I find out that Grandma Jones transitioned. And I do use the word transition now because that was the first day that I realized we are essences expressing ourselves with these experiences in our human bodies. And it turns out that she, quote, died at the same time frame that I was in the parking lot. And that was the beginning of me knowing that we are spiritual beings in a human body. And now, if people need to label me, I am a spiritualist, and if they ask where I live, I say now. If they ask who I am, love, because I just want to mimic and be in that space, because every time that I live in the now and am love, my body starts just feeling better, and I somehow align, I don't know, myself to that same feeling, energy, frequency, belief system, and then I become that or return to that. But this was my first unexplainable. Thank you for listening.